What's up, guys? Episode 57 of the Basketballists. It's your boy Steve.
Ralph.
Jordan.
Oh, you know what time it is.
Yeah.
You know when we all link, it's about that time to drop some major fire and gems for you guys.
It's been a while, man.
Yeah, it's
whole summer.
Whole summer. So we got to catch up on a lot. Basically, this is a end of the summer wrap up. Essentially, for us, we've all been all over. Jordan's been out the country, actually. Rouse and both of them been doing a lot of stuff from EYBL, 3SSB, New York versus New York, a bunch of stuff. So, but anyway, I know I don't want to give away too much, but let's summarize what your summer's been.
Summer been crazy. Can't even put it into words, bro. Lot of stuff went on. New York, EYBL, 3SB. I went to China with Nike. That was fire. Great experience. Just really humbling, bro. Everyone showed me a lot of love this summer. Grew a lot this summer. Learned a lot this summer. Ralph helped me out a lot this summer too with New York.
There you go.
You know what I do. You know what I do.
Yeah, bro. Like just humbling, bro. I feel like it's a lot of long years in the mid. Like clearly I'm still growing and stuff, but like I just like still feel like that kid like coming to record for you, trying to like get on, trying to like find my way. I'm still trying to do that, but it's just still like humbling to like get so much love and stuff too. So
I
mean, man, like Jordan, though, it's actually funny. So Instagram just dropped like archives for your stories and stuff, and I was going through mine, bro. I think half of my stories was posting Jordan. So like. Like not only just like him being my friend, like you know what I mean. Like I'm supporting because I actually like the content. You know what I mean. So it's like whenever Jordan hits me up to do something, or whenever he needs me for whatever, or whenever I got an idea, like I always know I could just bounce it off Jordan or ask him a question. So like the friendship,
a few bangers came from Ralph first. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I mean?
Hey, bangers came from. He said, "Yo, you should talk about this." Oh, I didn't see that.
Hey, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. Like it's like. Having somebody like-minded and in the same field as you, but then also having a friend is like that's like 10 out of 10. So every opportunity, every journey that me and him go through, I'm honestly just grateful for it. So this summer was just another tier on that level, another hook on the thing. So it's just same old running with him.
No, and that's dope. Like again, like. We always talk about it. I always go through my old shit. Going through the old shit. I'm gonna repost the video that you did when we went to Philly and just how, he recorded me saying how basketball is bigger than basketball. It connects you to people. Like if I didn't have basketball, I wouldn't have met him. He wouldn't have met. We wouldn't have met because I didn't meet him. No, we would have maybe crossed paths eventually.
Maybe,
but like. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like it's crazy.
I got a video from that day. Like I go watch that video all the time. Like literally that morning, I pulled up to your crib. I'm like, yo, like this like the start of it all for me. Like I literally have a video like recording myself. Like yo, this was the start of it all. Back then, I wasn't recording myself. Like I don't know what made me that day. It was like yo, it's the start of it all. Like that was the first time like I got to go on a trip to somewhere to really record before it was all like Connecticut or local stuff. And that was big to me. Like that was big to me. Like
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
so that was 2021.
Yeah, something like
that was when that was my graduating year. So I remember that day. We went to Philly. Then I went to Boston that night. I remember that.
I went to Philly and I went up to Manchester after. Like we was just like.
Nah, literally, I always think about stuff like that because you was like one of the first people I really seen like grind like. You had to go. You train in Manchester, then you had another session in Westchester, New York, and then you got to go to Philly. Like you was really grinding. So I'm like, yeah, like this is what I really got to do. Like clearly you're training. I'm doing media stuff, but like it's like like basketball. Like I got to keep that same grind as if I was a player. Like so, Like a lot of people think like you leave the game, it might become easier. Like, it don't become easier. It's just a different side of it. So
you just gotta handle a different grind and different hustle, right?
But when you come from that basketball cloth, you do have like if you really was a grinder playing basketball, you got an advantage over a lot of people doing it.
And I think that's something like people don't really realize and think about, right? Like again, for us, like we can talk about it like our identity after hoop when we stop playing like super competitively, right? It's just like I still remember that, like, I had a story where like I had some car issue. This is side whatever, a car note. I had to pay, and I was just like strapped on money because I was chasing the dream to go like be a pro, and I just flipped. Like I had my 1,000-point ball from St. Luke's in a case. I took it and I threw it against the wall. I was just struggling, like to like get there, and then when I really decided to stop, I was just lost for a little bit. But like training for me, like I know video and for you guys keeps you in the loop and stuff, and it just it gives you some purpose again, and just like damn, like this is the next generation. How can we help them?
Yeah, literally kind of like the same thing. Like just going through college. Like I played in college, but not to what I wanted to do. Like I started and all that. Like a lot of other people be like, yeah, like I would love to have your college career, but like in my head, I was like, nah, bro. Like I was supposed to be better than that. Certain situations, I was blaming people back then, blaming like other factors. COVID hit. I was like, I remember just like sitting there, like, everyone sat with their thoughts, bro. I'm just remember sitting there, like, it's a little reminiscent from the beginning of the pod. Yeah. Don't skip us, but
Yeah.
Nah, literally, I just remember sitting there, like, bro, like, this not it no more. Like, basketball might not be it. So I'm like, all right, like, I'm gonna go 110% with this video stuff. I was supposed to work my slam internship. And then I was like, damn, COVID hit. We might not have it. With there, like, nah, you still could do it. I remember had like a postseason meeting. My coach had called all of us, and I'm like, yeah, like I just want to be able to be like trusted or blah blah blah. Like then I finally like realized like, oh, like I probably won't, like he probably not even jacking me like that no more. Like I was gonna play, but like I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go all in on this video stuff. I went up, played like 2 games or whatever. Some BS happened with school, but I remember like. Just like, yeah, I got this video stuff now. Like I was going with you every single weekend. I remember I worked out with Steve to do a little tune up to go play. Yeah. Whatever. My last game I played, bro, I hit like 2 big threes. Like I hooped. Like they was like, oh, like I couldn't play or something. I'm like, bro, like I'm done with this. Like I'm gonna go chase my other passion. But I remember being like, yo, if I didn't have this other thing, this other outlet video, I probably would have went back to school. Like I had another year because of COVID. So I remember being like, damn, I probably would have went back and tried to still chase it. But
that shit is heartbreaking when you really like sit there and be like, damn, basketball's over. Yeah. And it's like, and it's never
that shit hurt, bro.
Yeah, no, and it's never like
that shit hurt.
It's never like a ease into it. Like it's always abrupt as hell. Even though like the writing's been on the wall for a little minute, it's always abrupt, and that's like what we trying to get. Like, bro, like basketball can end tomorrow, and then like you won't notice till like years later. You'll be like, damn. That really was looking at it, and it wasn't what's it called. Like even for me, like his shit stopped in college. My shit stopped in high school. So for me, I'm like, damn. Freshman year, you know what I mean? Like, it was fucking with me, but they wasn't really fucking with me. Sophomore year, they cut me. Junior year, they cut me. Senior year, I'm getting to the tryouts. I'm like, no, I'm dead. I'm not. I'm for sure definitely all right. Like, what's going on? Yeah. And then I went to the coach, and honestly, I think this is like probably like the first time I ever felt like a man, like a grown up. I went to the coach. I'm like, yo, bro, like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm a senior. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what it is. Like, am I gonna play? Like, am I gonna contribute to this team? And he looked at me dead in my face, and he was like, yeah, man, I think you can provide a spark. I said, all right, bro, I'll catch you. And I ain't show up to the tryouts the next day.
Got to read between the lines.
Bro, I already knew what it was because it's like, bro, you play 8 guys. You telling me I could be a spark. All right, let's be for real, bro. All right, I'm going to catch you. Yeah. And it's like, I had to make that decision for myself. Yeah, like, that shit.
It's hard.
That shit
it's
hurt. That shit hurt bad.
Yeah, man. Like,
bad.
And this is a great segue. Like, we got to this point, but shout out to one of our mixtape legends just retiring, John Wall. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to bring that up real quick. Like I mean, obviously he had some unfortunate injuries. Obviously, again, it's just another career that abruptly stopped. Yeah. And he, like we just talked about, our careers didn't go. I'm pretty sure he knows his career didn't go the way. Because we saw, like, growing up, we're like, oh, he could be the next one of them ones.
Like, in the back of his head, he probably, like, feels, like, underachieved. Like, but, like, every like, I bet even like Bron clearly gonna have one of the most glorious careers, but
like, damn,
he probably like, damn, in 20 like, oh, when I played the Mavs, like we should have won. Like that's always like you always stick with that one little moment. But
when you love it,
yeah, but then it's like, damn, like I did all of this, like John Wall, bro, you a legend, bro,
legend. Forever.
Like, but then and back of his head, he's probably like, damn, like I didn't do this, didn't do that, but we like in our head, we like.
bro, you the one.
Bro, like, yeah, like.
And it's funny that we saw him, and then the next day,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like
you guys saw him at
he was at the Slam Summer Classic, so it was like seeing him. I'm like, oh, yo, that's John Wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like instantly, as soon as you see John Wall, like your favorite memories start. Obviously, the mixtape.
I wanted the half and half sleeve
Oh,
bad,
the half
bro.
color,
Bro,
yeah.
I used to be trying to look that up all day.
It was impossible to find.
They had
shits.
the half and half sleeve, and they had the Elite. That's when Elite socks first dropped.
Yes,
they had the white with the blue. Nobody could get that color. I said, "Yo, Mom, can we please go to 125th to House of Hoops, please?"
Like, it was, it was like shoes. It was. When they dropped, they would sell out.
Yes.
Elite socks.
If you could catch a pair of Elite socks, and then when they dropped the Elite socks Elite with the little lines on the back, they was the same shit.
Because again, like only people that got those were those Nike tees.
Yeah,
like it wasn't like a
nice.
Nike. Well, when I grew up, like I grew up, let me. I'm never gonna escape the uncle. All right. So, but when I was in high school, like it was like 2008, 2009 when that first one dropped.
Yeah.
And I remember I copped a pair. It was orange and black. Or it was black and orange. It was basically the Gauchos, like because Gauchos was still
with the
affiliated
gray
with
on
Nike.
the back.
Yup, like it was super rare to get that. I forgot how I came across it, but I only had one of them. You know. So like I wore them shits out till I had holes in them, but like it was rare to get them.
Yeah, we
but
talking
like,
about socks, bro.
Socks.
Yo, the Reebok,
now
the
they probably
Reebok
like,
joint.
what?
Yo, the Reebok, the zigzags.
The
Oh,
John
my,
Walls?
no zigzags, bro.
I was
The John
I
Walls?
was like, yo, please. I could. My mom was like, yo, what are like? Nah, I'm not getting it, bro. She was like, bro, because like foreigner. She looking at Reebok like, nigga, what the fuck is this? She's like, bro, Nike or Adidas. That's it. Like, I'm looking at it like, yo, come on. John Wall wearing these. She's like, nah.
Facts,
I
bro.
remember the first episode, those first shoes he had. They were interesting. Look, I couldn't rock them like just because it didn't look appealing to me.
But you was what, 20 at the time? So like,
when it came out, shut up. When did it come out?
That was probably like 2012, 2013.
Yeah, so
like
I was like a sophomore, junior
Nah,
in college.
I'm lying. When was John Wall?
nah, I feel like 2011.
2011.
2011.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Well,
they gave it to him early though.
What year did he? When
ended
he got
up-
drafted, what 2010?
No, it had to be 2011. Kyrie
2011.
was 2010,
Okay,
I
okay.
think, right?
Oh, then
yeah.
damn.
Or AD.
No.
When was AD? AD is
No,
2012.
he's 10. Kyrie's 11.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause I remember. I think when John Wall just retired, they were like, "Oh, Paul George is the last one left."
Yes,
or
from
something.
that class.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's 10. Kyrie's 11.
sorry, just googling real
Like
quick.
11, 12, 10,
Yeah.
11. I think. Yeah.
He was the first pick in the 2010 draft.
2010,
Okay,
yeah.
2010. All right.
Yo, speaking of John Wall, where does his mixtape rank all time for you?
John Wall is up there for me. Like he's top 5, but I like the mixtapes where like they didn't. I don't know why I like it when they like didn't make it. Like
Yeah?
I don't know why. if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Wait,
No,
I don't wait. What? When
Like the ones that didn't make
Like
it to
the
the league.
ones-
the
like
ones
yeah.
that.
even like I count Austin Rivers top 3, but he made it. But like
Right.
his like I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna go like that was
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
special. to me.
weren't we just
That was
talking
just
about?
special.
So what's your top 5? I gotta hear it.
I did this on another one. I said Marcus Levette is 1.
Right.
Marcus Levette is 1. Akil Carr 2. Austin Rivers 3. Trey Jefferson 4. Then I'll give John Wall.
Okay.
John Wall, but then you got Seventh Woods.
Right.
Like, ooh.
Oh, so you guys
See, like even Zion, like I don't count. Like I don't
Nah.
count that. I think that's
That's too-
past. Like he clearly,
That's past
him and
my era.
Sharif have elite mixtapes, but I think that's past that era.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
it's like when the old heads be like, yo, like my rap era. That's how I feel. Like that was my era.
Because seventh is our year, right?
He might be like 2 years older than us, maybe. No, he might be our year.
I
He might
feel
be
like, right?
26, Yeah,
Because I felt like he was a freshman
yeah, he might be
when
our
he
year.
was putting that shit
Yeah.
between his legs.
Yo,
and
That,
doing all
that
that
mixtape was
crazy.
OD.
So yeah,
Crazy.
That mixtape was
So
OD.
for me, all right, I think I gotta put actually John Wall might be number 1 for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it. I get it.
Because
That's-
like
that's
and
your
the
class.
time, you know,
I
like
get
he
it.
was when that dropped was like 2009. So like in my head, like I was still trying to figure out who I'm trying to model my game. There was Steph Curry blowing up at Davidson. There was John Wall in high school, who was like a year or two older than me. And I was just like, yo, like I'm gonna try to play like him. Like he dunks with his left hand, he a righty. I was able to like get up with my left hand. I didn't say I could dunk, but I was trying to get up
Yeah,
there
that
with
was your
dunking with my
high
left hand. I remember here I had a funny story. Like I was playing in the summer league. like I really thought there was no competition really in Fairfield County. Like when we were, St. Luke's, we were playing. Like I wanted to play all the tough people, and then I was just trying shit. Like he did the Sham God in one of his I was doing that in summer league, so I was doing it. I was like hooping. I was like
I used to be spamming that move.
It never worked.
It never
worked. You pull it too quick.
Yo, you
defender's
really,
like, what is he doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta really perfect that. But I did it in a game, like a summer league game. It really didn't count. But like I was just talking. And I was like, yo, I got to do this move that John. I was talking to myself. I was a little crazy. The kid goes like, what? John Wall, you suck. I was like, oh, bet. So then I continued to try to bust his ass. But like,
oh man, I think I'm with Jordan. I got Marcus Levet at 1, bro.
Damn.
I got Marcus Levet at 1. Like,
bro,
that mixtape, first of all, the beat, different. Crazy. Right? And then he's going through like 5. Like he's going 1 through 5 on like 3 different clips, and then the one where he tween, fell, got up, spin.
See, that was like the next year too. That was like another one,
bro.
In the blue uniform.
Bro.
I feel like he was supposed to be Kyrie 2.0, lefty Kyrie.
Yo, and then he's rocking foams. He's rocking ones.
He was hooping in the most uncomfortable shoes ever,
I say no. You got to be nice because you really not worried about what they got going. Like you don't worry about what they got going on. Like he can't guard me. And then fast forward him going to St. John's. I would literally look at him. I'm like, if only you knew. Like I'm looking at him like the way they look at Tahad and Elliott. Yeah. I'm like, if only you knew. Like you know what I mean? Like I literally watched your video a million times. Like I think I'm responsible for a million of those views. Me personally, like just me. Like forget everybody else. Just me.
Class.
Yeah, bro. All the time, yo. I even had on my Instagram. I even had. We played Echo. It's like the summer league at the Carver. And I did a move just like that, John. I posted it side by side. Promise I did.
Yeah. But like my other, I guess John Wall's one for me. But then I got like again, I grew up a little. I like B Jennings, Brandon Jennings shit was good. There was a guy on the West Coast before
Kiwi Gardner.
Kiwi Gardner. People, if you know, right? Yeah,
he put it on the.
No, I think you showed me that. You better like clip that and put that.
I'm telling you.
Yo, but like again for me, like I said Kiwi Gardner. So he was a Keel Carr before Keel Carr. Like he was tough. He was actually looking at Providence. I think even Fairfield, because Cooley was recruiting him. So, but like stuff like that, I was just like, damn, like. Those were like some tough joints. And I was like, I was trying to study him. Like he was 5, all of 5'7", and he was dunking like it was crazy. See, when I was a West Coast hooper too.
And it's like you said, like once you hit that like Zion and Sharif and them, like it's a different era. But it's like now I feel like
more common.
Everybody got one. Like I could go on YouTube and type in whatever, and I'm gonna find it. And like shit, I'm it's me too. I'm posting them shits as well. But it's like. You really had to be really, really good in order to have some of those. So like seeing John Wall retire, it's like damn, like
end of an era.
It's kind of end of an era of that hoop mixtape and all those guys that were really good. Like it definitely did last till I say like to like us 2016, 2017. But like once it gets past that, it's like media kind of like took a boom.
There's even like different mixtape eras of like I would say like. 2017 to 2020 with LaMelo and all them,
right?
Jalen Green, all the like those was like more Instagram. Josh Christopher, what's the dude? Damn, he worked for Slam, bro. I wish I knew his name. I'm sorry, bro, but you was mad tough at making mixtapes, bro. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
Something Slam, bro. I forgot.
What's the other guys that name that kind of fizzled out? Kyrie Walker. Right, that's his name.
I don't remember his shit.
I don't remember his mix. I remember he just dunked. He went to that little middle school camp with the colorful jerseys.
I hate those fucking. That camp is so ass.
Kids have asked me like, should I go? I'm like, no.
That shit is so ass, bro.
It's so dumb.
See, I would say something and bleep it out, but I know I'm gonna forget, so I'm not even gonna say it.
So let's say this like. You know, obviously we want to give John Wall his roses and like, have congrats on a successful career. Like, yeah, he may feel like it wasn't, but like again, you're still one of.
It's like he was like a 5-time All-Star or something.
Yeah, like you know,
out of 11 years. Like,
yeah, like that's
with the Wizards too. Like,
and yeah, he brought the Wizards back to the playoffs. Like there's a lot to like, you know,
it was nice. It was like him, Otto Porter.
Bradley Beal when he wanted to play basketball.
Him and Brad Beal when they first that's when they was getting real busy.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly Oubre was on that team.
Oubre was tough on that team.
Gortat.
That Gortat screen, he was eating off the Gortat screen.
You know, again, like if you're a basketball person, savant, like you understand the game, like and you look at it, a lot of outside people looking in and be like, oh, he didn't have a great career, but like if you know,
a few different bounces, you end up in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Because he went to Game 7 with the Celtics when they had IT. And that easily could have been the year he went and did something.
Yeah.
But he just unfortunately ran into 5'8" Isaiah Thomas. You know what I'm saying? That was fucking hooping.
South Carolina alum, by the way.
He was hooping.
You know, but anyway, so let's go dive into, you know, more of a summer wrap up. Obviously there was a slam game, but let's go back to you guys both went to Nike, you went to 3SSB. Let's just talk about like how you saw EYBL. Obviously, you've been posting about it, how like the 2026 class is quote unquote weak or whatever, and then also, I mean, you were a junior EYBL. You guys have seen what's up and coming. So, just talk about what you guys saw at Nike at Peach Jam this year, and just your thoughts on like overall how it's going.
Yeah, I think it's funny because people always want to say like, yeah, it's not the same. Like, this isn't good. This class is down. Like, talent is not stopping. Like, I want people to know, like, the basketball world is not stopping. Like there's gonna be the next kid in the 2040 class, the next kid in the 2050 class, next kid in the 2028. Like, there's always gonna be somebody good, and these kids are gonna be better. Like, they're always gonna be good. Like, I watched 2026 class. Like, people say it's down. Like, people are saying if 3 of them make it to the NBA, become, I don't know, all-stars or good players, get paid $50 million a year, son, you're going to circle back and be like, oh, that class was great. That was an amazing, like
everybody does.
Like everybody does. But then you judge another class so high if they have one all-star, so you go, oh, that class wasn't that good. Like, give it time. Like, let it develop. Like, just because we don't have these, like, maybe this class doesn't have those like crazy social like everyone want to watch the game. Like, I think it's just a different type of era. We have so much stuff. Like, even think about it now. Like, kids post, like, they post on TikTok and stuff like that, but most of the time you see them on their Instagram, it's them accepting collabs. Like, it's them reposting things that people are posting about them. It's not really like them posting, orchestrating it. Before it was like, like, I get a mixtape, I'm gonna post my mixtape. Like, someone made that for me. It's a little different. Like, times are changing. Like, they're still stars. Like, Tyron Stokes is a star. Taylor Kinney, that's a star. Like, these kids, like,
Sorry.
These kids, like, this.
Yo, I've been spamming that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
like,
during
workouts.
I gotta air Steve out because Steve actually didn't even know bro's name. Like, yo,
he said Taylor Kinney.
He put Taylor and then like Kenny. Like Steve was like, yo, this Taylor Kenny kid is nice. I said, nah, come on, bro. Nice. I'm like, yo, you know who that
but
is, bro.
Even like Rip, like, I feel like I've been talking about Rip a lot, like, lately.
Nah,
but, like,
tough,
I don't get how he's not, like, like, people don't look at him like Dennis Smith. Like, he is so talented. Like,
he should pack out all gyms.
To be that little and to play how, like, he's one of the most exciting players I've seen in a long time. Like, he's mad exciting.
I watched him from a distance, and I'm just like, yo, like, he's like that.
Yo, he's like that.
Like, he's like that.
Rip
like, and I just saw ESPN drop it. They put him at number 5 in the class of 20. Like, number 5 point guards.
No.
You're saying 4 people. Okay, I'll give him Taylor Kent, like a TK, like, you know, because the size at least.
I'm be honest.
They head to head was a good matchup. Rip won it though.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm taking Rippy. Me.
Okay.
I'm taking Rippy.
They both is like
they're nice
like,
though.
Yeah, like it's like all. I think it's like Dylan Mingo.
Yep.
Dylan
Jordan Smith.
They put him at point guard or shooting guard.
I think they put him. I could be wrong. I literally just saw this like yesterday or the day before. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I want to say it's like Dylan, Jordan, Taylor Kenny. I don't got the list in front of me, but
Go ahead.
but those are all like good point. Like that's what I'm saying. Like all those dudes have a chance to be good.
And
like,
I think a lot of people like look at those two type of players, like Dylan's game and Rippy's game, and because they're so like vastly different, like Dylan's game is like very like structured and quiet, but like Rippy's is so explosive and loud that it would look the same. But Dylan's very good.
No, they put Jordan at it too. So
Jordan Smith, they consider him a point guard.
Yeah, no, they should two guard. So
two guard.
Jason Crow. They
consider Crow, yeah.
And then Brandon McCoy is number 2.
Yeah, okay, exactly. But
See,
like that, like
he's a 1
like honestly,
then
I'm not.
TK.
Yeah,
then it's
that's
Mingo,
what I'm saying. Like I'm not
Rippy.
mad. Like, bro, whoever's ranking them is freaking fit. Like what? Like who cares, bro? Like, but those are all good.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they're pretty. I forgot about those two guys.
Yeah, like Crow. Like I'm not mad at you putting Crow. Like Brandon McCoy's a big point guard. Like but like he's interchangeable. Like even Jason Crow. Like if you have another good point guard, Crow could easily slide to the 2. Like he's like feel me. Like like feel me is just situational.
Yeah,
as always.
But going back to EYBL, I know we're gonna get into those point guards, but like. What were and we were just talking about like down year or whatever, but like what did you guys see that kind of stuck out? Are things going in a good direction? What do we need to improve on?
I actually wanted to talk about this. Good point, Steve.
Yeah.
You ever heard people be like, "Oh, these kids don't play hard nowadays"? You ever hear that?
Oh, I hear that. All the time.
Yo,
all the time. I'm not gonna lie. Like it depends.
EYBL, I never noticed like someone like, "Oh, he not playing hard." Am I bugging? I could be.
I mean, you guys are there.
On your level, yes.
Like at the hot.
No, sorry. On your level, no, you're not bugging. On your level.
Okay, so maybe like at these other places. That's what I'm saying. I could only judge what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing.
I'm
he's
seeing
mostly
the top
seeing
of the 17s.
I'm seeing top of the top. That's completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I think the issue is, it's like, it's not their main thing. So like meaning like so if 3SSB was playing hoop group. They not going as hard as they would go against. I think that's what people see. Like, like they're not that good. But then again, they're like, this is not a live period. This doesn't mean anything. This is just like a tune up for us for when we actually go play in front of college coaches. Then I feel like on the circuit. I guess I see it
because sometimes I'll go to like a high school game during the year and be like, yo, well, he could be like killing, but he not playing like as I guess I could see it in that sense. But when I see like EYBL stuff, I'm like. These kids is balls to the wall.
They playing hard. Like
they be going. I be under the baseline sometimes. Like they be going too fast. Like yo.
That's the difference. And I understand. Go ahead.
No. I was saying like to his point. Like we watch Cam with Renz United play Team United to try to get a chance to get into Peach.
Ooh,
that was one of the best games I watched. And I don't get to watch games a lot. So thank you, Cam, right? Because like one, you gave me a show for like the one game I got to see in the past like
before
20 games.
Started, so I was like, yo, let's go check out Cam.
They was playing like
that was Renz United. Right?
They was talking, they was running the floor, they dunking, they
like
pulling on the rim
to go to Peach like that. Like couple kids, it's different because now you go and
you change a kid's life.
Yeah, you go PIT, but say they win that game, now you playing in the real thing against all these coaches. So it's like they wanted that,
bro. Right. I kid you not.
I think one of the kids on United, I forgot his name. He just transferred to Brewster actually. The kid.
Oh yes,
the arm
yes.
What's his name?
I don't remember his name, but
I just made a video on, but I forgot. But he was nice. He's nice.
In that game. I damn near went hoarse from yelling. Like I'm into the game, like the environment. Lightning came down, they was screaming. Team United had their whole section over here. Like this was a game. Like it wasn't just like no, that's whatever. Like PIT, we good. Like we'll just be in the PIT. Like they was like nah, like we don't want to play in the PIT. We want to go to Peach. So both teams was really playing hard, and I do see your point. But sometimes I think on my side, because a lot of the teams are
inferior.
Yes, and the infrastructure is being built from the lower levels. It's a lot of discrepancy down there. Yeah. But I think they're doing a good job, and I think they're running it in a way that is important so that a kid is used to EYBL. And when I say that, I'm saying like there's a certain level that you have to be at in order to play in these gyms, right? Yeah. So if you're building that foundation from 7th grade, which they just started this year, to 8th grade, then to
It
15s.
didn't start last year?
No.
Oh, this
it was
the
only
first,
8th last year.
This was the first 7th year.
Yeah, it was the first 7th year. And I think they're about to add a 6th grade year.
Probably.
See, that
might be.
I don't like that because let 7th grade flourish a little bit before you start adding another one. Adding 6th grade to me feel like a money grab. It do.
Oh yeah,
it do, which is fine. Whatever. I know y'all gotta make y'all. Listen, y'all gotta make y'all money. Whatever.
Hey, man,
I just
that
Listen.
went crazy.
Listen. I understand like business model, right? You got to think of a business as a business. That's fine, but damn, like let 7th grade flourish for what it is right now, and then it can get to the 6th grade.
And I agree with that because here's my issue with that, right? Like I like 8th grade. You definitely should include that. I think
8th grade should always be.
I think 7th should be because that's what they did for Made Hoops was doing that. They was starting at 7th grade where it was starting to get competitive.
Right.
Because once you go to 6th, it's like like you can have kids, but then they're going through that first growth spurt between 6th, 7th.
I think
and 8th.
7th is when basketball gets really.
Yeah, and then if I'm a triple reclass in the 6th grade, like I'm cool. Like I could just go crazy. Like
and then you really build. Yeah, I mean, again, we're gonna go.
What are you at 8? I mean, what are you in 6? Like 11?
11. Yeah, 12. Because you turn 13.
Well, 11
you turn
depends
13
on your year.
So
though.
an 11-year-old,
depending on who you are, you might be younger.
An 11-year-old to a 13-year-old is a drastic difference.
Super.
But I would say a 12 and a half to a 13, 14, they could like you're kind of like like that's drastic too at that point.
But some kids are ready for it early. And then another thing too is like
JJ.
Yeah. JJ is a perfect example of somebody who's younger, but he's just ready. Like that's just how his body developed.
He's just like a top 5. Like he's gonna
be different. I think another thing too is that like it should hold some right and some type of standard and prestige in order to play EYBL. Don't add another 6th grade just to have another 6th grade. Like no, you're in 6th grade, you can't play EYBL.
You gotta
earn like if you're nice, then you'll play on the 7th grade team.
Looking in, it seems like the middle school, like it just seems like the middle school, like you got like your program got 3 teams in the junior URBL. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you do have to. It's the same thing. You still have to qualify. You still have to get points and stuff like that. But it's like
you got 3 teams in there though. Like
that's what I'm saying.
You talk about 6th, 7th, 8th, or 3 6th grade. Like
6, like don't bleep have a few teams in there.
Well, so the first year I was there, they had 2 8th grade teams because there was no 7th grade, and then last year they had a couple teams, but only 2 teams actually qualified.
Only 2 was in the junior URB
that actually qualified.
Okay.
So like you can have multiple teams, but like your team still got to win. You still got to win. And then if you're building your teams a certain way, then if they both qualify, then what are you gonna do? What are you going to do if like one team is depleted versus the other? So you kind of only have to really build one team. Yeah. But I will say that the 6th grade is not necessary. Also, something I did not like this year is that session 4 was in Augusta and then Peach Jam was right after that. I did not like that at all.
They was trying to save money with that.
I saw the fatigue. So there was a couple players that were playing
12
up.
days?
A couple players doing this and a lot of dudes injured. A lot of dudes broken down.
You do play a game every single day. Like, yeah, so throughout the year, I think they did a really good job with it. We'll play 3 games in a weekend, space it out. I liked it better when you put that session 4 at the end of May, then you get a whole month. Because you got to think, if you're a top player,
you're playing
at the end of May, after the EYBL session, it's not like, oh, yeah, I got some downtime. I got to go to top 100 camp. I got to go to USA mini camp.
New York versus New York is in there.
If I make USA mini camp, we going overseas. Right from overseas, I got to go to 3SSB or EYBL. Yo, but like I gotta, and then it's not like, oh, I'm going to hoop. Like, nah, y'all really like
I gotta go
NBA
kill.
scouts out here.
I gotta go kill.
At all. Like I keep bringing up Rip, but like he won MVP at all these camps. But like he at the end of the day, he did have to play a lot of basketball.
Yeah,
and that's where again, I mean, I saw some things they had like a recovery station for EYBL or whatever.
They had it at junior EYBL.
Yeah, but
as well.
like how. Again, how often are coaches telling you have to go do this or you after this go?
I know
a lot.
Some programs do a good job with it. Like who wants treatment? It's like I know there's a lot of kids are. I know some kids that even got their own Normatex now and stuff like that. Like that's just evolution of the game. But I didn't like session.
I didn't like it at all.
I didn't like that either.
I didn't like it at all.
To just wrap it up, I didn't like session 4 back to back. You could have put it somewhere else and 2 weeks before that.
And if it's travel or whatever, that's the issue. That's fine. But like you can't stack them back to back. And I know it's a lot to ask parents and coaches and everybody to stay for that long. But if you want, I think, the best product and the best outcome, you need to give them time. You can't just have them back to back like
do
that.
3 sessions.
You know,
then.
here's-
Don't do
Exactly.
4.
Or yeah,
but
and I don't blame
That's
players.
what Adidas did.
I
So
don't blame
here's-
players like McCoy for sitting out and then only playing
Or even
session
me and Matt
4.
were
Even
just talking
even
about
Stokes, even Tyron Stokes.
Yeah,
he
sitting out.
He sat the first one out, right? No,
Bro, I'm supposed to play all this basketball and then come in and give you the best product for when it really matters for a peach championship that's harder than
Or-
a lot of
I
championships.
seen Austin Rivers had talked about, like, he was talking about like the injury aspect, and people are like, they blame AAU and stuff like that. Like, I'm not blaming AAU. Like, y'all
No.
making these kids go to all these camps and stuff too. Granted, they are kids. At the end of the day, you could play your most basketball right
sure.
now.
Yeah.
Like from when you're 16 to 22, like play all day every day. Like, you're gonna be at home playing anyway. I'd rather you play in this controlled environment than probably like
Outside
a
on some
blacktop
bullshit.
every day.
Yeah.
But some kids, like New York kids, do that.
But
all the
even
time.
but that's what I'm saying. Even but the blacktop builds character, right?
Yeah.
Like again, it's like, but also,
But that's why I like. Oh, I hate how like EYBL and stuff is grouped in with like the BS AAU. Like it's grouped, like it's naturally grouped in. Like that's not that. Like that's not some. Oh, like these games fucking matter. Like
Yeah.
So that's why they need to specify it.
Yeah.
AAU travel ball.
Yeah.
yeah, well, that's what we're talking about. But again, like crazy part is they did that this year, right? On the girl side, like because I'm more versed there, they've been doing like a whole 14 days of straight like 8 games and 14 or whatever. Even
so
if
you know
win-
how the girls have I think it's called Rose Classic. That's every brand, right? Or no?
Yeah, so at Rose Classic, it kind of shifted towards Nike. Like they have their main courts, which are like the top teams, and then they have your money grab, everything else around. But
But we get that.
yeah, but
business.
we get that.
It's
But
business.
what I'm
I'm
saying,
not mad.
but now
Business is
like,
business.
but even so, like I'm looking at it like again, like trying to compare like EYBL, the top of the top for the girls, they're elite. Like they're tough as hell.
Second to none.
And then there's Adidas. They're good too. Like they do a really good job of developing. There's Under Armour, but
I
Under
know
Armour
girls.
is
They
like
got select.
Select.
So I heard
so
that's
select.
pretty good
So
for girls,
that's
too.
where like I'm more versed in because I went there last year. But Select 40, like it's an independent thing. It's kind of like I
Made
would say
Hoops.
like, Made Hoops hoop group. Like when it was like there wasn't much. They're like the independent circuit for girls.
It's not saturated.
Is no, like they're very picky on who they let in,
And I think
then
that's important.
When the live period comes, they invite. Like last year, the girls team that I was a part of, which is Empire, based out of Westchester, we played a 3SSB. They played a 3SSB team and they beat them. Talking about they had the number 2 girl in the country, Lauren Betts or Sienna Betts. It's one of the Betts.
I think it's UCLA.
Yeah, they both go. The younger one.
I think Sienna, right?
It's
Is the younger
Sienna.
one?
Whoever the
I
younger
think
one
Lauren
is.
was already.
Yeah, so then it was
Yeah.
Sienna, the younger one. And when I say that game was elite, that came down. When I said there was 50 to 60 high major coaches watching that game, it was insane.
Yeah, if you got one of them ones, they gonna be there.
Yeah.
They gonna find a way there.
Yeah, like on Empire, that team, like that was their arguably the best team they've ever had in their program's history. Like you had on that you had a 2026 forward. She's going to be a senior this year. Her top 3 right now is Notre Dame, Clemson, and Michigan.
Like those is title contenders.
Soph,
girls,
Soph.
like-
Shout out Soph, happy birthday.
Happy birthday today. Soph, she's going to Sacred Heart, but I felt like she was underlooked. They had another point guard who's at Syracuse this year. They had a girl that's at Oklahoma State this year. Like there was a lot of talent like on both sides. You know what I'm saying? So like all I'm bringing up is just the fact that I was there for about 9 days. And it was just girls going. And then we asked like, why are these players getting hurt or why it's just overuse. And they're not, again, told you 50 coaches watching. I'm not taking a play. I'm diving for the
What?
ball.
What?
I'm pushing,
Especially now, like
What?
literally, bro. Everything you playing in now, bro, is a job interview. Like at
That's
like
what it
these
is.
4 years of high
Camera's
school.
always out.
Literally, these 4 years of high school. No, I don't care if you playing in like your shack back home, like you live in some rural area, or you playing Peach, my fault, EYBL Scholastic or OTE. Like everything is a job interview. Like you could go to college and get paid now. Like keep the like. Honestly, you should probably like. That's why if you can
get paid in
have
high
people
school.
around you, get an agent if you're one of
one of the
one of
tops.
those, or have people around you. Like keep the love. Like you worry about keep the main thing the main thing. You worry about the hoops. you go out there like in a job interview. This my resume. This what I do.
Yeah.
This what I bring to the table. Oh, can you show us what you do? Oh yeah, I got you.
Yo,
Show me. It, like, bro,
that's so funny.
we talked about it in one of like the first episodes. Like if like hoop, just hoop, bro.
Yeah.
Like you try to add in all these other factors. It's like sometimes you get lost in the sauce.
So obviously Ace Bailey went viral for, not going to any workouts or whatever. We had Aaron Wheeler on the podcast last episode, and he was talking about how one of his guys, he was talking about the process of working out for a team. And he was like, yo, like you fly in, you like probably get like a nap, a lunch, they give you gear, you probably get something to eat, and then you got to work out right then and there. And then sometimes if you're working out for multiple teams, that same night you got to go fly out, what's it called? And he said one of his or one of the people he knew or whatever had did that. He got hurt on like one of the last ones because he worked out for like 8 teams or something like that.
And the workouts be tough.
And he was saying it was mostly like it wasn't like
it wasn't
like intense, but it was like conditioning. It was cardio, like you're doing a lot. And then he said honestly the worst part about it was the travel on your body because you're going from here to here, time zone to time zone. But then we look at Ace Bailey, who didn't do any workouts, and people are like, damn, like, he's trying to be this, he's trying to be that. But like you just said, like, he got people around him that's saying, yo, just keep the main thing. Like, yo, they know who Ace Bailey is. Like we show, let's just
a lot of people really,
and they gave him flack for it. They gave him a lot of.
Ace Bailey was gonna be like, he was gonna be Ace Bailey no matter what. Like we've seen in like NFL, they did like Shador dirty.
Right.
Like Shador, I don't think he worked out for anybody.
Maybe like one or two, but he didn't do many.
But the big thing was like, he wasn't doing he wasn't doing none. So they was like, oh yeah, like. But NFL,
that one a little
different.
That's not our side. They're a little different. Players have a little more respect.
Basketball players have a little more
control
because in football, at the end of the day, you need a full team. Like your full team controls it. Basketball, you do need a full team, but one player could turn you up in basketball. Like, let's be real. Yeah, so Aces, they looked at it like, hey, like. You seen what we got to offer, like
bro. Like I'm not about to show you much more than I haven't showed you on my tape. Like just look at the tape, and I feel like that was important for him because it's like, yo, the main thing is basketball. So like, I don't have to keep dancing around for y'all. Like I played ball. Now take your chance on me from what you saw, and then I'm gonna just keep playing ball again. Yeah. So now, like obviously. And no reports have ever come out like, oh, he's a bad kid. He doesn't have a motor. He doesn't have
that. That's
the shit that don't make no sense. Like you basing it off him not wanting to work out.
And then they switched the narrative from him to his
age.
Like that's what's crazy.
It's like he's salty because Sharif didn't get a good. Bro, like, Sharif was 6'1".
That be the thing, like that I love that I'm allowed to be in these spaces and actually see everything. Because one, you grow up a hooper, no matter how talented you are, you're probably going through the same stuff. Two, I'm around these kids. I see Ace. Ace is always like bubbly, happy, smiley, like never like I never seen him in like a situation where he's like a dickhead or something like that. Like great kid, like, and I know Dylan, so I know like Dylan gonna rock with him, cool too. Like then to see these reports of people that like. Oh, like such a bad kid. Like he didn't want to work out.
Character issues.
Yo, like again, like here's an example. Like I'm going back to football, but I just saw a clip with Shador. He approached one of the reporters in a good, nice way.
Calm shit.
Like, yo, how come you never said
anything positive about me? Everything you write about
the guy's
me.
Like, no, I never did that. And then they resurface a clip like, oh yeah,
look at him,
fucking socks.
Look at him.
God,
they said he's boasting after a preseason game. I said, where did he boast? All he said was, yo, how come you never say something nice? That's it. That's like me saying, Steve, like, yo, like, how come you'll never, like, what's it called for me? Like, that's it.
You talk about me all day, bro. You actually get, you're doing your job.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. You're doing your job to talk about me. How come I can't, like, it's not like he approached him like, oh, I'm about to beat your ass. Like,
but they try to flip the narrative. We're not going to talk about why we think we keep it, not political here. But so going back.
We don't want NFL in our house. Won't be no more basketballists.
I mean, we went off on a tangent where we went down these different rabbit holes, but it comes back to the overall thing. It's just like, one, and the message for that would be athletes definitely need to make sure they're taking care of their bodies and knowing how to do that, which is important, which comes down to nutrition, and then obviously just rest.
Not just the athletes too, though, but like the program parents, program organizers, coaches, like, yo, like
there needs to be more knowledge.
I wouldn't, and it sounds bad, but like I wouldn't be upset at a team saying, yo, bro, like, we can't do session 4, bro. If you gonna stack session 4 with what's it called? Like,
if we qualified for ready, like
that's not the best. That's not the best thing for us.
A lot of, but like,
and I know that's not really possible.
Clearly, you can't do that.
Right.
But like, so I got there the last day. Like friends ended up ultimately making it to the chip, but like the big ain't play.
Right.
Somebody else ain't like. If they was a little banged up, it was like, all right, like we not like at the end of the NBA season, like, oh yeah, we not like you don't got to play these last few games.
Like you
so
got your offers and shit.
Right.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't live period that at that moment either anymore. So it might have been. But so even that's the thing. Like
no, I think it was. No, they saved it.
But it's like you gotta you want this kid to show out in front of live period, or you want him to have a 10-year career going past this moment. You know what I mean? Like you gotta. But that's at some point you gotta say, yo, what's best for the kid?
That's a coach's ego thing.
What's best for the kid?
You know,
like I know I want to win this game. I know I want to get the higher seeding, but it's
so
like
even like. But like that's what I'm saying. Like some people, it's like all right, like it just depends how you look at it. Cause like Dylan Mingo got hurt. So PSA, they whole season everybody was hurt, bro. Yep. I feel bad. They had a really good team. Everybody got hurt, but Dylan Mingo got hurt session 4.
Mm-hmm.
I seen him. Remember we seen him.
Yeah.
He was like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine. Whatever. Ultimately, didn't end up playing any of Peach Jam, but. That was his personal decision. I have every offer in the country. I'm top 10 in the country. All right, bro.
Like I
want to win.
Me going to play hurt.
Peach. I want to play hurt
is not gonna help.
Yeah. But that ultimately will probably hurt him.
And again, like that's unfortunate. It'll hurt him, but that's smart on his part.
Yeah.
Like he's listening to his body, and a lot of athletes don't do that enough. On top of some parents. We were talking about this. I had a meeting with South Kent yesterday, and we had a psychologist kind of come in and talk about holistic culture, which, what I do for NODAT. But like he was just saying, it brought up, we were talking, and just the additional pressures some of these kids feel from the parents, like, oh, I got to play, I got to do this because this, that, and the third. Instead of like the parent understand, like, hey, if you're not feeling good, I get we travel and I want you to play. But if he or she already have all the offers, you don't really need to like worry about that, right? So I just think that like you gotta, like you said, keep the main thing. Like you gotta think long term. You are a brand now. Yeah. You are your own business. Like that's what it is. Especially if you're a top player in the country.
So okay,
can we go to 3SSB?
Oh, okay. I was gonna get to that. Let's go to 3SSB first.
So yeah, I know you never done at 3SSB.
Yeah, that was my first one.
And you got invited with the
ABC,
the country
greatest show on the road.
Like this year they were on everybody's radar. Like BABC's that team. They got Teray, Abdul, and who else?
Talon,
Amir Jenkins, Alex. Alex. But they had another kid. I think he go to Wilbraham. He's a big, but he was
Sam.
He was hurt.
Hurt also.
If they had him, none of y'all teams was messing with them. I ain't gonna lie.
Sam's like I'm not gonna compare them, but like similar style,
right?
But probably a little bit more stronger than.
That was one of the most. They were very talented. I'll say that they were a very, very talented team. They kind of played like real. It was funny because like I feel like nowadays AAU is really like. You just dropped that video, right?
So talking about
so Adidas you play 30-second shot clock and halves. So it's more EYBL you play 24-second shot clock and quarters. So that's more. Once you get it over half, you might get 1 or 2 passes. Then we gotta go get a bucket. Adidas was more high school, college. All right, we could run a little system type of thing. BABC was one all year playing like real like AAU basketball. Like let's roll the balls out and see how it happens. But they was winning like that.
Right.
Like they was winning like that. Even like they played D1 Minnesota.
Yo, that team is tough.
That team is like just going to Adidas. It really like it's so much talent out there, bro. Like I never would think a team from Minnesota, Indiana, like a lot of Middle America or Midwest or in Middle America. That was a lot of the Adidas teams.
Got some hoopers.
Like those tall. Honestly, I noticed like a lot of when you watch the tournament, you see these tall white boy shooters that's 6'8" with the burner shooting 40%. Standing in the paint, taking charges, like I saw a lot of that at Adidas. Yeah. Like then you have New Heights. Like New Heights could go compete in EYBL, Game Elite. Like they could go compete EYBL, top of the top. They like definitely could compete. Maybe I didn't really get to, like it was the only session I went to, so I only got to watch.
But that was the most important one because then they were going all out.
Bro,
like this was the championship.
Bro, like it was, I was impressed.
Talk about that New Heights. Wildcat Select.
Yeah, so. both teams like great teams Ron versus TK, Adam that's an OTE like super tough. Then you got they had New Heights had Asher Elson, they had this kid named Derek Morton Rivera, and literally I always talk, yo, hoop at live period, you get your stock up. Boy, burner, like 5 offers. Like every coach in the country was there. Like I seen Cal, all because like it was kind of close. Peach, and it was in Rock Hill, so it was like it was 2-hour drive. Like coaches, coaches.
Peach is in Augusta, Georgia, and we're talking about Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Yeah. So like that. I mean, that's the other thing too. It's like we talked about this a while back. Like
why they don't come see us?
Yeah, well, that and like keep it like if you have your session here, that session here, everybody can eat. You know, instead of having it on the same day, then now you're splitting these coaches up where they can actually sit there, evaluate. All right, now I'm gonna go from Adidas to Nike to Under Armour, or whatever.
Because like you said, the setups are different, but like hoop is still hoop. So like if you're evaluating, you can then go look at it. And like you said, BABC was playing basically AAU ball the whole time. So like seeing a team like that and the talent they have and watching them play and then going to Nike, you like, oh no, like there's no drop off. Like here to here, like it's the same shit.
Like it's no secret like West Virginia's asking Amir Jenkins to come reclass up. Like it's no secret. Like it's no secret why Abdul has
he's at his top 7.
Dropped his top, and he got Cal, UConn, like these national championship wonder. Like it's no secret. Like just because he's playing Adidas, like he's still one of the most talented kids in the country, top 30. Like
Talon's going to school.
Yeah, Talon's my cousin going to West Carolina. Reclassed up. Talked to him about that. Like it was just like, all right, like bro, I reclassed. So I got these offers, these schools, maybe they want me to go redshirt. Now let me try to go a situation I could go play right now. Like then, like it's a blessing. You could move up if you want to. Like,
you got something?
Yeah, no. So I mean, I'm glad we talked about Adidas as well too, and like the differences between them. But also we talked about like the recovery and stuff like that. Going to China, and I know you both have been to China. Like, how do they compare? How do they approach it? Like, what does it look like? U.S. versus China. I know, world versus the U.S., but like going to China and seeing like how much they care for basketball and like how they approach it. Like, talk to me about that. You going way back then, and then you going more recently.
So I'll preface this that way because he can give you a more updated scene. So I went to Changchun, China, through DJ Sackman, and they had this thing at the time, like the World Trainers thing. It was like Tyler Ralph, DJ, Michael Lancaster, Jordan Lawley. They did something together, and they each did their own thing in China in different cities. It was crazy, right? And when I went, again, this was there's so many different provinces. Like I said, I was in Changchun, which is known as, I think the person said they compared it, again, they don't have too much knowledge of the United States, but they were saying like kind of like Detroit or whatever, where meaning like they do a lot of auto like, huh?
You was in the hood.
No, not like that. Like in terms of just like business wise, like they were saying like there's a lot of like blue collar workers and stuff, whatever. But it was the love for basketball is insane. Like I will never forget this. I lived 10 minutes from a college campus. And I would walk because there I could get some food for the low, and there was literally like the court. There was like 15 basketball courts, every single one of them filled with people playing, just at 6:00 at night, just playing pickup because basketball was just a joy. And then the teams that I worked with middle school and high school kids, right? Like so I got to work with the top programs in that province. One kid actually ended up going to the CBA, which is a lot of those kids don't really know about that. They're not really big with the NBA. They know about NBA China and stuff like that. They want to go to the CBA, most of them, right? But it was just work. There, it was like a basketball academy style. Like we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But practice in the morning with me. And then they brought in a performance trainer, so they would do like an hour with him. They would maybe go to class, eat food or whatever. Then they come back at night. Sometimes there was another workout with me, or they came back. I would go back sometimes and lift at night because I had access to the gyms. They'd be working out with the coaches, and they'd be wilding. Like I seen a kid get slapped by his coach out there because he wasn't going hard enough. And it's a sign of disrespect if you don't go hard.
Yo,
this was 7 years ago.
Giannis slap dude.
Wait, what?
You seen Giannis slap the Greek
No,
dude?
I didn't.
Oh my, you gotta look. I'm gonna show you that after. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
that made me think of that.
So, but like it was like again like this, and if you don't go hard or you're not coachable, that's a sign of disrespect, and they have the okay to just put their hands on them if they're not gonna respond. But like there was a respect, and they would go hard, and like lifting, extra drills. Like they were going 2-3 practices a day, and like that's what I took. They love it. They want to be good at it, and you know a lot of the NBA players do have a big influence there. So that's kind of my preference in 2019.
Yeah, so it was a super dope, like you said, bro, like very eye-opening. So I'm thinking everything China, I'm thinking Great Wall. Like I'm thinking that. Like we're not even there. I went to Shenzhen. The thing I could compare it to, it reminded me a lot of LA. Like
it's different.
So I'm thinking China, New York, big build. Like they have big buildings too, but you know LA's like got big buildings, but it's a little calmer. Still city, like a little calm. Like it was like that. A lot of people on the streets. And then what we went for, so they had this thing called Mission Rise. So basically they were telling me it's like a Netflix show over there. So so they started with 100 kids. So I don't know I think it was 50 boys, 50 girls. 100 kids, mad cameras around, bro. Like dumb cameras around, recording every single thing. They started with 100 kids. They getting it down to 10. So I think 5 boys, 5 girls. So we ended up the New York boys and girls was training with them and stuff like that. So they had like their specific, like a Netflix show. You have your specific characters. They probably have a specific story. So they would work out. And then Team Morant, like Ja's dad, Ja's trainers and stuff like that, they would work out with them. And then right after that, they would do another workout with that. Like they're the main characters. They were like prefacing to do more work. Like and then like everyone just loved basketball over there. Like it's just like everyone always asks me like how is China, but all I could say is like it's just eye opening because like they look at it like we're kind of spoiled, right? Like Donovan Clingan, for example, he's from Connecticut. We probably could have go and watch him in high school. He went to UConn, Connecticut. He's touchable in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's such a disconnect over there. Not disconnect, but like they can't go on Instagram. Like they not seeing all of our American media. Like we could turn on ESPN. They talking about basketball all day, every day. We could find an outlet they talking about basketball all day, every day. These guys are like really superstars to them, bro. Like you might see the poster. Like they love Ja. Like they was asking us for autographs, asking where's Ja. Like bunch of Ja posters. Like it's just beautiful to see. Like they genuinely like fandom. Like over here now it's oh you glazing blah blah blah. Like there's like bro like nah like we genuinely like we don't have this like it's like the Michael Jackson effect type of thing. Like
grateful.
It's the
grateful.
The respect level, the actual like we talk about this. You gotta like to do really well in this game. Like you gotta kind of love it. Like you have to understand that grind. When you're over there, like and again it's eye opening. Like they take it they take it serious. Like even the people, like again, I told you they don't see a lot of us. So when they see that, they're like, whoa. They take pictures. They want.
But literally, it's like you don't see a lot of that.
Yeah,
like,
I heard they practice their English on y'all too, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I mean they did for me.
Honestly, a lot of people spoke English, like because they over there they learn school. They learn English and like one guy came up to he's like like we learn English and like starting
primary school,
like
whatever.
when they're like 4. We start learning other languages in like 7th grade. That ain't sticking.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And that's again another thing, culture thing, right?
Yeah.
So from learning how they go about their business day to day, like everybody like just works hard. Like it's just you see people and then they do a lot of like uncle, like you know how I consider us family. Like they consider that like a lot of the people that I like. Oh, this is my uncle. I'm like, wait, you guys don't really look alike, but like no, like that's just their fit. That's how they respect. Yeah, they love each
elders.
other. And
it's funny too because I was literally just about to ask that. Like you obviously were going in a position where like you were unk, like you know what I mean. You're training kids that are younger than you, and like when you went like they consider you unk, like you know what I mean. Like the guy like the players that you went with, like how was that experience, like sharing it with them as young kids, like high schoolers going and like experiencing that? Like how was that? Like was it like, did you feel like a peer or did you feel like, oh no, like I'm unk, like I'm experiencing it different from them?
I think it was super dope because it was everyone on our trip, like on our group, it was everybody's first time out there.
Yeah.
So it was just like super dope for everybody to see. And then like it's kind of funny because I'm 27. Everyone else was like 35.
Right.
30. So like I could get away with the big bro out there.
Uh-huh.
Out there.
Okay.
Feel me? I knew a little, but still, it's just dope to see, especially like kids wise. Like I never thought I would go to China, so I know these kids like oh, you want to go to China? Like they probably like what? Like then like we just all there, that everybody loving it. Like and then like we on the go too, so it's not like, oh, we just in China, you get time to chill. Like nah, it was no time to chill. Then you gotta adjust to the 12-hour time difference. But everyone was like on go with everything. It was super dope. Like it's easy to be like, nah, I'm tired, I don't want to do this, but like it's like nah, like let's soak all this in, like because like now like it's just a life-changing experience for all of us probably.
Yeah,
no, that's amazing,
like,
bro.
Yeah, just like saying like use the sport to like help you experience new things in life. Like
China,
I would have
bro.
never thought I would have went to China being a basketball trainer. Like that's dope as hell. Like
That's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
you
Like,
would
I essentially I got paid to go on to another side of the world. Like who would have thought? Like
Shit, if you know me personally, you know I was supposed to go to Japan in 8th grade. You know what I mean? I could get you that story next time, but,
again, like,
that for me, I was like, yeah, all hands on deck, bro.
I would love to go
Japan,
to Japan for
8th grade,
basketball,
bro.
too.
What?
because
I
literally always told myself, yeah, I don't really care to see that part of the world, but now I really want to go see Japan. I want to go see the Great Wall.
I've been wanting to go to Japan since 7th grade, bro.
Let's try to make it work. Come on,
When we do the tour, we're gonna do the tour coming up.
Yeah, the Basketballists tour. We're gonna pull up, and then we can do a little clinic. You get a little mixtape out there, be popping on your TikTok, Instagrams out there.
I've been promising mixtapes from you for like 4 episodes.
But no, and then where I wanted to go with this, and we're talking with speaking about Ja and like end of the summer activities. You guys both work New York versus New York, and then in Slam. So let's talk about how that went this year. How was the collaboration with you two? Man. Like I saw some dope edits. Like I didn't know. Like I'm seeing him talk, the recording from his view. Then I see another view from a different side of the stand, and then it's him talking. Like that was you, right? Yeah. So like, how'd that go?
I think, and I want to start because I think a lot of people see it and they don't get how it's being done. But then I also like stylistically, like I don't think it was like, oh yeah, bro, like this is gonna be the new wave or whatever. Like it was more like we kind of do this anyway. Like he'll talk to me anyway while we're recording, or we make eye contact and he'll be like, yo, get that for me. I'm going here or whatever. But then it just became like, obviously Jordan's been in the more of a talking head now, and he's still recording, but like people are recognizing his face and he's getting to say his opinions more. But it's not anything customary to what we're doing right now, where we just talking the game. So I'm like, so when he brought it to me, I'm like, nah, bro, I love that idea. And then so the first year that I was brought on, we did the doc, and that was more of like, in a sense of like encompassing. Right, we need to get everything. Yeah, this one was more curated, where it was like, no, this is like what we would like to do, and obviously he's the spearhead, right? He talks, I get it, we do it, and we collab on it like that. But like honestly, bro, it felt like I was at the game FaceTiming, and I'm like, yo, Jordan, you seen that, bro? That shit was tough, bro. Oh, like we're literally just talking back and forth, and we're gonna try to figure out a way where he could hear me, but. For the most part, I think I'm fluent in like sign language or something.
We were great with sign language. Yeah, but this year New York came around. It's my 3rd year on like the team for it. So just seeing where it's gone. Shout out my boy Edwin. Like he really turned it up, and he's always like bossed me up. Like he always believed in me with stuff like that. So we talked before it started. Like clearly this past year, like my videos have been doing good of me talking. So he's like, yo, how could we make this like come to life? And I'm like, I've had this idea for a while, and I've always told Ralph like, yo, I kind of want to talk during the game, like during the game. So I think even when Edwin saw it, he kind of thought I was gonna do like not halftime, like in the NBA, like you'll see like Rachel Nichols or something, like you break to her during a timeout or something. I think he thought it was that, but in my head I was like, nah, bro, I'm gonna still record, but I'm gonna mic up, like I'm gonna yap during the game. And then like Ralph said, like it wasn't no thing like, oh yeah, bro, like we gonna break the internet with this, bro. Nah. It was kind of just like. I'm just like
this is what we do
I'm
anyways.
trying. Yeah, I'm gonna try something out. Like and then like it's like like I have the ability to do that, and I know how to edit. I know, like, when you know how to edit something, it make it way easier, because it's like a lot of people will do something, but you when you're the editor, you might have a little disconnect. I'm the one editing it, and I have my footage too from my vantage point. Then Ralph is just cherry on top. Like he's recording me talking. I got his angle too. Like it's just.
And when you're a real cameraman, you really know what you're like. You know that you can't really talk. You know what I mean? Because, like, if you're recording audio in front of, like, unless you have somebody mic'd up, you can't really vocalize what you want to say. But there's certain times, like, because we really love hoop, where you actually can't just hold back. Like, there's multiple clips I have, like, where they do some, and I'm like, what the and I forget. I'm like, oh, shit, I'm recording. But, like, the play happened, and then I'm speaking. Or, like, even, like, I think maybe you posted it one time. It was, like, a viral dunk, crazy dunk. No one on the baseline reacted. Like, no one even cracked a smile or nothing, because they trying to get the clip.
With Rippy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, I don't know how nobody, like, jumped up and down or, like, even cracked a smile, but it's because you know it when you're recording, you kind of have to, like, you're almost like
locked in.
You got to stay locked in, and you got to hold your breathing. Like, you can't be a fan. So I feel like this new wave that he's doing, like, kind of, like, allows you to be immersed into it.
My big thing was, like, I don't see nobody doing that. Like I've seen I forgot his name. Shout out him. He went to Ohio State.
Yeah.
That dude, he does it, but he doesn't record or anything. He just kind of talks during the game. But I love that content too. Everybody's just like getting ideas of each other. I'm like, oh, let me still record it. Like, and then I'm like, y'all see me on the internet. I try to post something every day. It's hard to do it every day, but I try to. When college roll back around, y'all see me every day.
Right.
But like, it's just like, yeah, I'm already talking. Like, let's turn this up. Like, and then like, bro, like people, like I said, people receptive to it. People love. Like, I got so much love this summer, bro. It's so humbling. Like, cause at the end of the day, like I am just recording the game, but like people looking for my opinion. Oh, what'd you think about that? Oh, I can't wait. You better talk about us nice today.
There's a lot of outtakes of some people asking for special treatment and
it's like,
this and that. Like, yo, nah, come on, son. We need, and it's like they really like what Jordan says like holds value.
Yeah, like that's super humbling to me, bro. It's just like I wanted this as a hooper, and I'm getting it as my second wave too. So it's like, bet, bro. Like, it's locked in.
I will say though, New York versus New York security, I got a real gripe with you. All right, I don't care. I don't care. Don't care what you're being told.
Bro.
I don't care what you're being told. There's certain things that we got to have in place, bro. Like, I feel like you just need to take your ego out of it, all right? We all here trying to do a job, right? Everybody trying to do their job. When you're making it hard for other people to do their jobs, that shit is very annoying. It's very annoying. Because now I got a problem with you, and you probably a good dude.
You don't even care.
Yeah, like, you probably a good
don't
dude.
even
but
care.
It's like, bro, like y'all gotta come back down to earth a little bit. You know what I mean? Because we went Slam Summer Classic, and that shit was ran smooth.
Just boss up. Yeah.
No problem. Smooth.
If I got the pass, I'm green.
Bro, you told me get a pass, I got a pass. You told me get a vest, I got a vest. What you want me to change colors? What you want from me?
Like, I'm talking on the page. Like, y'all see me every week. Oh, do I need a vest?
Like, come on.
It's because I got a camera in my hand. I get it. Cameraman, you just gotta keep grinding.
Yo.
Bro. Keep grinding.
Yeah, and they shouldn't let every cameraman in the building. But all right, we don't got to talk about that. But Slam Summer Classic.
Talk about Slam.
You know
I know that's usually that's usually the marker of the end.
Yeah,
of
Slam's end of summer.
How did that go, guys?
Slam was good. I kind of took like the chilling route the past 2 years. Cause like this end of the summer, you usually have a lot of projects to catch up on. I kind of just want to enjoy that game. Cause I remember, like, I've been to every single Slam Summer Classic besides one. I think I missed one. I forgot what year I missed. I missed one. That's it. I've been to every single one. So from 1, 2, all that. Like, I was in the crowd back then, like 2018. I remember it was like Cassius Stanley, Jaden McDaniels,
Juju in that one.
Juju was the year after with Dior.
Yep.
With Dior, Jalen Green, Andre Jackson. I remember, like, bro, I was at Dykeman with that. Like, I was in the crowd, and I remember just seeing my boy Sean shooting it. Like, that was the dopest shit in the world to me. Like, oh, yo, he get to shoot all this. He worked this. And then fast forward, he got me an internship with Slam. I'm working it. I worked it with Derek Whitehead, Derek Lively, Shaden Sharp, Keontae George, like that whole year. I was on
the Jimmy year too, right?
Yeah. the Jimmer year was 2019.
2019.
Yeah. So, but I got to like work it, go on the bus and all that, and then like just to see like my boy Ian get in it and all these dudes I know now is in it. Like I just like that's like I love how that became like a tradition for the end of the summer. It's still super dope to see like people like Route me. We both worked slam internships to see like Eli, Josh. A couple, of course, there's a couple of new faces and stuff like that, but it's still slam at the end of the day.
Liam, shout out Liam.
Max, Zach, like all those.
What's
like
Spanish boy? I forgot his name. I'm forgetting it.
Can't.
He does a bunch of their joints.
Yeah, but
I'm
like
trying to forget. But yeah,
but
shout
like,
out you too.
Yeah, just to see like Slam. I'm sure Ralph too. Like Slam always got a special place in my heart. That was my start. Like
For sure.
that was one.
That's the first collab me and Jordan had.
Yeah, like that was my start. Like they gave me a lot of confidence. Gave me like to edit videos. I'm on Zoom. This was like COVID still, but I'm on Zoom calls with Anthony Davis and just a bunch of like all these did a video for Chris Paul, Zach LaVine, like that. Like I was still in college, like yo, like this shit possible. Like they made it possible, bro. Mm-hmm. So to see Slam Summer Classic every year, it's always fire.
Yeah, and I actually came to Jordan this year about recording because we've been talking about trying to put it in place, like in a setting that like not doesn't require it, but like that isn't. It's not on the.
I think
it's not on the table for.
I think during the year, when like it's actual controlled games, we'll try to do the same. Like mic me up.
Yeah.
I'm recording. I think during a controlled like New York. Like if you could record in New York, you could be a beast in any environment. That's the most crazy environment to try to record.
It's super
you got people standing up in front of you, everyone walking. Like it's hard to record there. I ain't gonna lie. But then, like in controlled environment, I think that's gonna be dope, bro.
I think it'll be cool. Yeah. It'll be a different aspect that we can continue into it. So
and hey, like people always keep coming up to me like, oh, you know, everyone gonna copy you. Like I don't care, bro. Do it. I want that. Yeah, that's fire.
Again, we want good basketball. We want good for people to.
Bro, even like everyone on our posts, like oh, don't give up like bro, like.
Then do it. Like I mean, yeah.
Bro, if it gets done and it gets done correctly, I really don't care.
Like for me, like
we just want baseline seats.
Yeah, like for me, and then if you don't, everyone gonna call you out. So like that's the beauty of the internet.
Like you see what I'm saying? Like I'm not tripping over that. Yeah. I think that's important. But yeah, I hit him to do it because I wanted to put it into place and I wanted him to get his thoughts out, but I also wanted to, like seal the summer off. Like you said, like Slam is like the end point of the year, and I want to finish it out recording the same way I went in. So, we did that, and I feel like it did pretty well, and there's probably way more videos coming from that. So, yeah, like I said, anytime I could get the chance to collab with him, I'm going to do it. So, that's
any players kind of stand out to you guys for the Slam?
Rippy.
Anderson Diaz, bro.
Nah, yo.
Anderson Diaz had a great summer.
I said it.
Great summer, bro.
I said it to Jordan. I said he might have had one of the best summers since C. Jeff. Because C. Jeff had a crazy summer.
Was that
EYBL.
Last year.
EYBL.
He had a better summer than C. Jeff. I'm sorry, C. Jeff. I love you, bro.
No, listen, I'm not saying who had the better summer. I'm just saying one of the best summers I've seen since C. Jeff.
I want to be on both good sides.
Nah, C. Jeff my guy.
Nah, yeah, he could do that with C. I mean, hey, Villanova. I mean, yeah, but nah,
he had a starter pack.
Did he have the good? He missed the good test.
Yo, who had the good test the other day? Oh, Kaya had the good test.
That's how hard.
Kaya had the good test
the
other day, bro.
The good test.
I said, oh shit, the legacy on there. I said, nah,
that's how it's
hard. Starter pack.
But yeah, nah, Anderson had a really good. He stood out. I think he's coming into his own. Yeah. Like. I can't wait to drop
OTE. He'll be a big star with OTE.
Can't wait to drop that 8th grade shit.
So let's kind of transition here. I want to do like a little bit of a parent segment, meaning like kind of building off of this stuff, right? So you were out there seeing everything. What were things that you saw that kind of either that from a parent standpoint not turned you off if you were a coach, but like seeing things that are still an issue? I mean, we've talked about a lot of things, but like, what did you guys see this summer being on the, obviously at the highest level with Peach Jam, and you got to go to 3SSB? How was conduct with parents? How did they handle themselves? Did they get out of sorts, or were they still, just being, you still have a couple that are kind of.
So I don't really see no craziness at like these top events, but clearly online you see parent trying to fight ref and do this, do that. At the top ones, it's not really like that. I feel like most of those parents are like more like, all right, like I know what this is. But of course, you got the parents like, yeah, I'm gonna blame the coach if my son was on the bench if we lost. Like that's just natural. I feel like that's natural parenting. Right. But yeah, I did see a lot of parents getting in fights on the internet this year.
Yo, there was actually one at Junior UYBL.
At Junior UYBL,
I literally seen it. Like I'm looking and I'm like, yo, what's going on? And it just mad chairs and loud commotion. I'm like, bro, it's never that serious in my opinion. Like I don't think it ever gets to that. But I will say, as far as like, I feel like me with the middle school, there's a lot more parents involved. Because like once you get to like 17s, I feel like you've been with them for so long.
17s, you kind of know what time it is.
You've been with them for so long that you understand the process. I feel like a lot of parents aren't understanding the process at an early stage, and I think everybody wants their son or daughter to be Asia Wilson, Kevin Durant. Like it's like
at 12.
At 12, and it's like, yo, like you got to understand, like it's okay for somebody to play a role until you are able to spread your wings and do that. Like, bro, you're playing on EYBL in 7th grade. Like, these teams are good. Like, these teams are really good.
These are
so,
the best of the best middle schoolers.
Exactly.
around.
Like, when you go home, you're the best in your hood. Like, that's fine.
Cool, yeah.
Go kill. Go do what you do. But it's like, when you get on, you got to play a role, and that's gonna be
real basketball.
Yeah, that's gonna be your college experience. But like, parents will be like, so and so, like they'll make comparisons that are like crazy to me. Like they'll be like, oh, Eric Gordon was dropping like 45, and then he wasn't. I said, yeah, but like when Eric Gordon was playing on AAU with D Rose, like he wasn't dropping 45 every game. Like some games he probably had like 20. Some games he probably had like 10. Because he has another star next to him. Like it's okay to like,
yeah, bro. Like even
know the
like
difference.
EYBL, like you don't see like I think we seen maybe like Crow was going crazy this year. He was going crazy. Tyron was going crazy. But ultimately,
you're talking about that's
the top of the top.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when Brad Bill Elite, like
team.
Total team ball, bro.
Team.
Total team ball. We got JJ Andrews, but one game it might not be. It might be Trey Pearson, a 3-star guard, like that's gonna go get the buckets. Oh, let's give it to our big who just reclassed. He got a chance, bro. Y'all won. Everyone gonna eat, bro. It's EYBL.
That's
just like in
college.
You
don't think he could go somewhere and go?
I think I seen something. They was like talking about like numbers in college or something. I'm like, bro, you average 16 in college. That's buckets.
That's like a 30 ball.
Well, first off, that's rare.
That's like a 30 ball.
That's what I'm saying. You're hooping.
Rare.
People don't understand. Like you go,
16
if
is a lot.
If you're 6'9" and you go average 9 and 10 rebounds, like you gonna go get paid. Like
you're getting paid.
Yeah.
You go,
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like bro, like slow down. Like it's like
okay.
you don't
trust the process.
Yeah, like you gonna if you're 30 ball, if you like that, your 30 balls it's gonna come. Like
and another thing I feel like parents didn't do enough of, and which we talked about with Mingo, was the delegation between playing and not playing. I feel like they were sending their kids to go out and do so many things that we were seeing them banged up a lot. And I'm not talking camps. I'm not talking what. I'm talking about, I don't know what, park ball and inside tourney and
not related to you,
all-star game this and this and that. I'm avoiding using names because like I'm not trying to single those things out. I'm just saying like there was a lot of different tournaments and parks and this doing this, and it's like, bro, like you got to be able to say no and be okay with that. I know the hood gonna clown you. Yeah. I know they gonna say you was ducking. I know they gonna say this and that. Let's just like, bro, like if you would like to continue playing, and a pro is a pro, right? So if we're going overseas, if we're going NBA, it doesn't matter. If you would like to be a pro and you would like to have a successful pro career, you got to be able to say no now. Because if you can't say no now, then you're not gonna last.
Let's just use like New York for example. Like you said, they have a lot of tournaments, a lot of stuff. Like look at someone like Boogie. Boogie never played New York, never played outside. Like, but I bet like when you see everyone getting all that, like at 15 years old, you see everyone getting all that gear. Like you get mad love off of New York, like off all the outside tournaments. It probably feel like damn, like I could go out there and kill, but like. He made the decision like
that's not what I'm gonna do.
I don't want to do that.
That's not what's best for me.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Like, but that's not harming Boogie. Like like I love New York to death, bro. Like, I love it, but like that's ultimately not like harming your stock.
Right.
At the end of the day, like your stock as a player, that is still like I don't think any like you could get some love and like get some notoriety off of that for sure. So much media, it's Nike, like it's a lot of stuff around it, but at the end of the day, like sometimes you gotta prioritize. All right, what's best for me?
Yeah. And I want to touch on that in a second, but like, 2? What do you mean 2?
2 minutes.
We gotta wrap up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. But
we should do the what's it called real quick.
The OTE thing.
Yeah, like
comparison,
like the journey.
What do you mean the journey?
I mean, not the journey.
You talking about
like
you
them,
talking about
them here to stay.
No, like so. All right, so we're going into high school season right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it seems as if we got a few journeys that you could get through. So you got let's talk about like top play, not even top player, just journeys in general.
Okay.
You go OTE, EYBL Scholastic, normal high school, or prep school.
Right.
So like, what's the journey you take?
I mean, I think it depends on where I think it depends on where you're at, because it's like we looked at someone like Anderson, right? He unfortunately was in a situation where Woodmere is no longer a school.
That's what happened.
Yeah. The school closed down.
So Woodmere, Lawrence, right? Lawrence Woodmere is closed down. So he had to make a decision regardless, right? So with him having the summer that he had, we were just talking about, I think him going to OTE is perfect. Like that's shoe-in. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, you got all this buzz, you know, you got the shifty nickname, like they comparing you to Reef and that. So it's like, okay, like like let me go capitalize on the media aspect of basketball, where it's like,
and I'm still getting my work in, because OTE is you could get a lot better going to OTE. You get Amari Evans.
You got a lot of real work in. But it's like
devil's advocate there in a second.
It's like almost in a sense of like being heard gets you seen. Like, and when I say that in the sense of like, okay, like I keep seeing Anderson, I keep seeing Anderson. Says, all right, let me go see for myself. Mm-hmm. Then when you go, you're like, oh, okay. no, I see what they're talking about. So it's like being in a sense where like, oh no, I keep seeing his name pop up. I keep seeing what's it called? Like, it's almost like when you at a job, like, yo, when you keep offering help, when you keep saying hello, when you keep shaking hands with people, like people gonna be like, yo, who that kid that what's it called? They're gonna be like, oh, that's Ralph. Oh, that's Jordan. That's Steve. So like, I think it was the perfect time to get into that
for him, right?
Yes,
and
for him.
That's the key thing, right? With him, like he's already skilled enough to get there. Mm-hmm. Like I literally just spoke to a Division I coach, and I was like, yeah, like he still feels like NEPSAC basketball is preferred over OTE, right? Just because it's more of a show. Now, again, like there's that twist, right? Like, yes, if you're a big name,
the funky rules.
Yeah,
and all that stuff.
Exactly. And yes, you can use that. Like Malik Thomas was there last year, and obviously you use that, like you said, to really lock in and hone in on your body. Your mindset. You watch film, you eat, you choose. I was watching the new season. I didn't get to finish it yet, but
you choose to go put in work.
Yeah, you choose to do that. Like and that's where I find a problem with it. Like if you're not on the Atlanta campus, I don't think it's as beneficial to have like we're part of OTE, and like and that's no disrespect to like Jelly Fam and all these other ones, but like if you're not there with the $1 million facility, like you have everything from film, recovery, weight room, but if you go into one of these other sites, you don't have the same resources. And even then you're still you're playing those guys, but you're not constantly under the spotlight. And that's what I'm saying, just in general, if you're going to be the guy, if you're on that path and you're that guy, I guess it makes sense to make sure going into college.
And we've said this before about OT. I feel like you have to be on in order to go to OT. In my opinion,
you have to
like, I don't think
OT, you got to be
I don't think it's where you can build.
Go build.
I don't think you build on your game internally and mentally, but like as far as like to try to get a buzz like that.
I don't even think you build in EYBL Scholastic. Like, I feel like that's like they got 20 teams. You got
to be really that.
But I feel like
those guys.
that's like, all right, like schools is looking at you. It's your like you were getting looked
this
at. But like go eat in your school. Go eat your freshman and sophomore year. Go ahead and eat real quick. Then prove to me. Go play EYBL. Go do all these different things and prove to me. Like prove. Just go and prove yourself real quick. Yeah. But then NEPSAC, I get it. Sometimes it's like, all right, they have a lot of NEPSCAT programs sometimes are day schools for children too. So I could reclass in 7th grade, get my reclass out the way or something like that. Like we always come back to the thing that is situational. People try to avoid that for some reason.
I don't know.
Everybody,
I think we have to
I think we say like we just need to put like situational right here because everybody's basketball. Not one person has the same basketball story. That we just trying to feed you little seeds that like maybe it fits with you.
Like, oh wait, that sounds like me. Let me do that.
Like Dylan Harper went to regular New Jersey school. Don Bosco, Tahad, New Jersey school. Hudson Catholic. Elliott ultimately went to Bergen Catholic, but went to Link. Killed at Link. Did great at Link. Won a national championship. Ian went to Hayes, then went to OTE. Other people like Derek Whitehead, when he was in high school, started right at Mount Verde, started out, and then went through the ringer at Mount Verde, ended up one of the best players in the country. Like everyone's situation is different, so you can't compare it. But like, just know when you pick, like, don't pick it just because, oh, I gotta be in OTE, I'm gonna get on because of that. Like, nah, like realize what you gotta do.
Yeah. Just the last point, but like you just said, if I'm choosing basketball to be my sport, I think you got to get out of the public school. Even if you go to a prep school and you're like younger, you go to a quote unquote like a lower level where you can step in and almost be one of the main guys right away.
Yeah, you got to pick a situation where you're gonna be able to
the most informed decision.
Don't just go because I'm able to reclass. Now you're sitting down clapping for a year,
and then you dominate. Then you can move up. Then you may look into Scholastic. Then maybe it really again we just like we said.
As long as you're making an informed decision and it's not just something just like oh, somebody said I should do it, so I'm doing it. Like just make an informed decision, and that's really what it is. Like we're trying to give you some game. We're trying to give you like some keys in order to take your journey and take your path, because every path is different. It's very situational. So wish we could keep talking. Unfortunately, I have to go, but. I mean, this is we gonna do this again. Of course, Jordan is clipping. Yeah, Jordan is pretty much a added host on this. So hey man, we appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, share,
whatever you want to do.
Yo, get us on Instagram. Get us to 1,500. That'd be cool. TikTok, run me up, please. You know what I'm saying? Steve. Yeah, whatever. Shout out to Steve. You need training, get Steve. Yeah. And you know this.
You guys.
Run it up, man. 50K, we on the way.
Yeah, you know it is. All right, but we'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Man, I was going to say.